A milestone for women in firefighting, captured in this photo posted to Twitter. 3 women, as you see here, with wide smiles, marking the first time of an all-female crew in the history of the Mountain View Fire Department. And joining me now are 2 of the women in this picture, Captain Paramedic Jenna Graham and Engineer Patty Juergens. Thank you both so much for being here. Jenna, we were talking, and the reaction to this photo has been overwhelming. Were you anticipating this?
Not at all.
I know you're both of you sort of shy away from the spotlight, but this is a really unique moment. Jenna, how did this day, this all-female crew come about?
It was accidental. Staffing in the fire department is based purely on qualifications. I am currently working as a company officer, and Patty recently promoted to engineer. And Allison Shellman is my regular tiller. So when a vacancy occurred because my normal engineer called in sick, she was able to fill that vacancy. And we became a crew for the day.
And so, Patty, at that moment, it wasn't lost on you that this was the first time that it was an all-female crew within the department?
We've been waiting for 19 years.
It was very exciting. Sometimes staffing changes a lot at the last minute. We didn't expect it to keep going and be that way for that day, but it ended up working out.
But when you think about it, it is sort of strange. 19 years, and we're finally getting to this moment, right?
In order to have that happen, one of us had to become a company officer. So several years ago, I took the plunge, took the captain's test, and got the promotion. And recently, Patty was able to pass the engineer's test. And the tiller position is also a special qualification. So it takes time to earn those positions, and then it also takes time for the alignment to happen because we work on different shifts, just based on availability of those openings.
Patty, I want you to take me back a little bit. How did you get interested in firefighting?
Well, I always wanted to be a firefighter as a kid. I didn't have a lot of, growing up in the 60s and the 70s, I didn't have a lot of role models. I didn't have any role models for that. So I kind of put that on the back burner after going to college, starting a career in tech, and having my daughter, and then I kind of thought, oh, it's too late. But then my younger sister ended up working for the San Francisco Fire Department, and she said, hey, a lot of people in my academy are older than 35. So I came to it late. And it's been the best career I've ever had.
And how long have you been with the department?
We've both been 19 years. We started on the same day. We were one of 3 people that started at the same time in March of 2000.
Oh, so this bond goes greater than just this picture. Yeah. Jenna, what about for you? What about going through this process? Did you feel like as a woman you had more to prove?
Sometimes, and I think the reality is that especially when you walk in the door and you're only 5'2" $1.25", you do have a lot to prove. But day after day, with a consistent work ethic and with a lot of determination and a lot of compassion, it's been proven. And I do feel that we are very embraced in our department. We have a very special place.
Patty, what about those who may question whether a woman is qualified to be a firefighter? If a female firefighter can do the same job as a male firefighter, physically?
Well, I think that's a lot of people on the outside feel that there's not, but we get trained to a very high level. All of us get trained to the same level, which is a very high level because we have to perform at a high level in an emergency. So we all have the same training. We all complete the same tasks. We just are called on at different times to do them, but we all are trained to the same level. So.
Jenna, I know that something is going to be coming up in the next couple of months, a unique opportunity for Bay Area girls to really get an inside look at what it's like to be a firefighter. Talk to me about this special camp coming up.
So the NORCAL Women in the Fire Service is putting on a camp in Santa Clara City. They're the hosting agency on May 4th and 5th. Up to, I believe it's going to be 60 girls will have an opportunity to have exposure to all the different functions or a lot of different functions of being a firefighter. Handling hose, auto extrication, using chainsaws, climbing ladders, wildland types of skills, a lot of different things that are required for the job. They'll get exposure to and realize, yes, I can do this.
Yeah, and we're looking at a video now, I believe, from last year, and they're actually seeing they're seeing professional female firefighters do these things, which then says to them, they can do it, I can do it, right, Patty?
That's right. I think people, when they see somebody else like them in that role, it opens up their mind to that as a possibility for them.
Well, Patty and Jenna, thank you so much for being here. The both of you really redefining what it means to be an American hero. I consider both of you that, as well as all of the men in the department as well. So thanks again for being here, especially important on this Women's History Month.
Well,
really appreciate it. Thank you.